Yo, what's poppin', my people? It's your boy Crooks the Great, and I'm back at you guys with another banger of a UFC 5 video. And in today's video, we're going to be taking on the great Martial Mind here in the welterweight division. I'm going to be using Santiago Ponzinibbio, and he's going to be using Li Jinglang. Now, in this matchup right here, these are guys that you guys don't see utilized a lot in UFC 5. So this makes this matchup even that much more special, because not only do you get two of the best content creators in UFC 5 going head to head, you get a matchup you don't really see a lot. But here, starting off against Martial Mind, you don't see me applying a lot of pressure, because Martial is very, very good in the striking game in the UFC 5. I mean, if you haven't watched his videos between him and Romero, those fights are absolutely insane. So I don't want to be pressing forward too much and get caught with combinations walking forward. But we're landing quite a bit. We're mixing it up to the body. You see me giving him a lot of different looks with the slips. I'm chopping up that lead leg, working the body at the end of the combination right there. And there he shoots for the double leg bail, takes the back, and he's able to get us to the ground. Now we got to be careful right here, because Martial's very, very tricky on the ground. He has some very good submissions. Only thing is, I'm not sure as we get up to the feet, even when he does get us to the ground, I'm not sure if Li Jinglang really has a lot of submission choices. So here, still taking our time. He's chopping the leg nicely too. So that's a good response by him. So in order for us to counter the leg kicks that he is starting to land, we're going to apply a little bit more pressure, but we got to do it smartly. Nice calf kick by Martial right there, though. And look at him. He's walking forward, chopping at our block a little bit. Pop out a nice jab straight to stop him. Get a nice cut on the nose, I believe. Staying patient with it. And that's the key to beating elite level guys in UFC 5. You have to be able to play the long-term game. You got to stay patient. So we're popping off strikes. We're not throwing too much. We're throwing just enough to not only land, but to keep his mind kind of scrambled with the timing. And that's really what I wanted to do against Martial here, is just play with the rhythm a lot. Like I said in my rhythm striking video, as we get caught right there with a clean two-piece, you have to be able to play with the rhythm and adjust on the fly. So here you see us feigning. Right there, we're feigning the calf kick into the straight because we have landed a lot of kicks to that leg, but he's landing them back. And we gotta be careful not to get our leg chopped to pieces, especially this is a 5-round fight. So the more leg damage he does right now, as we counter him right there beautifully with the nice lead head kick, get the stun off of the missed kick on his part. And that's gonna be the end of the first round. Now see, that's what I was talking about. That's almost a perfect round. Although we did get our lead leg chopped up and he did a good job of setting up the leg kicks, we were able to counter it effectively right there at the end with a nice lead head kick, and we got the stun that we needed to secure the first round for us. But I already know heading into the second round, Martial's going to be gunning to make adjustments. And look at the strike total between me and Martial. 77 on his part, 84 on my part. So you don't see a lot of stamina being used right here. You see, look, our stamina is pristine, man. We're not overcommitting. But this is what I think a lot of people want UFC 5 to be. You want it under 100 shots around. But right there, we catch him with a crispy, clean two-piece combination starting off the second round. Pushing forward, hit him right there with a nice lead body hook. Nice uppercut in the lead body hook just to give him the little bit of a mix. But now we're applying a lot of pressure because I know I have him hurt. Hit him with the body kick into the straight. I thought he was going to double leg bail, but he actually hit us with the clean double leg timing right there. So we're on the ground right here. We try to go with the backside transition, with the up transition. He did a good job of blocking it. So right here we go to sprawl. And now we're going to camp right here. We're going to camp. We can make so many quick and easy denials from here that this is okay. This is where we're going to stay, because I don't want to be playing with Martial Mind on the ground. And what's funny is on stream, he was talking about getting me down on the ground because Li Jinglang he's a little bit tough to use on the feet, but we gotta make sure that we don't allow him to get us into compromising positions when we're on the ground. So right here, we're back up on the feet. Just standing our ground a little bit, not letting him pressure us, because if we get pressured, he can double leg bail us, cancel it, like right there. We actually hit the trip. He denies it. But the biggest fear we have with that is we don't want to get double leg bailed and push back to the fence, so it makes it easier for him to get a takedown on us. So that's why I'm standing my ground. I'm not backing up too much. There, hit him with a good lead hook. Miss on the body hook. Still just being patient with it. Still chopping at that leg. Hit him with a nice jab lead hook to the body. Nice calf kicks. Marshall's answering calf kicks with calf kicks. He's tearing up my leg, but his legs are taking a little bit more of the brunt of the damage so far, though. Right there, we're just unloading on him with some clean combinations, but he stopped us in our tracks with a nice clean uppercut. And Leach has some pretty good power. He has some pretty decent power in his hands, so we don't want to get caught going down to the body. So right here, we're just kind of taking our time. You see, we're using a little bit more stamina than what we were in the first round, because our stamina bar has gone down pretty significantly. But why wouldn't we do it when we can land damaging shots like that? But Marshall comes back with a clean elbow. And every single time I get him hurt, he lands something big to just make me rethink being in the pocket with him. Right there, nice, cleanly timed straight as I was trying to go for a body kick. Still just chopping out that leg. He lands a nice, clean shot, and that's the end of the second round. Very, very solid work from us there in the second round. We did a lot of damage to that leg. We were able to start to include body work, and we got the stun up to the head as well. And then look at that nasty cut Lee has on his nose, man. Hopefully, we might be able to get a doctor stoppage. We keep landing a lot to that face. So right here, you see 94 strikes for me, 81 for Marshall. We're landing at a pretty solid rate. So I feel very, very comfortable right now. I feel very comfortable. But that can all change, especially in UFC 5 if we make one mistake. So we got to stay locked in against Marshall Mine. So right there, double leg bail. We hit the trip. He denies it again. Now, for those of you guys that don't know how to do that trip, it is R1 in circle or R1 and X when you get put into a double leg bail. And it takes... when you do get put in the double leg bail, it does take priority over any move that your opponent does do. So that means once you get put in the double leg bail, if you hit that trip, you're gonna get priority, which means your trip is going to play out first before they can pull guard or anything, as we land a crispy, clean combination right there. So here we're starting to press forward. You see that doctor stoppage icon? That hurt icon right there is starting to turn red. So we're picking up the pace. There's another double leg bail. There's the trip. He actually lets us get him to the ground right here. So now we're going to pull something a little bit sneaky. We're going to hit the half guard up transition and get him back up to the feet. Now, I remember I was watching the stream, or like had the stream on while I was fighting him. And he was so damn mad that I did that. He was like, hey, get back into my guard, man. I'm trying to get a submission on you. But we're doing so well on the feet. We don't want any part of the ground game. So we finally get that leg rock we were looking for. And now you see the head health is starting to go down too. So here we're pressing forward. We're applying a crap ton of pressure. Catch him right there with a clean jab, uppercut into some body punches. Mixing it up high-low, popped it straight off. Hurt him. He tries to hit the double leg takedown, and he gets it successfully right there. But the camera angle's gonna get him. The camera angle's getting both of us because I couldn't deny that full mount. But the wonky camera angles just might save me right here. So here he's in my full guard. We're faking. We try to go down, but he did a good job of blocking it. He goes to side control right here. Now we got to be careful because he can hold this position if he's able to get a denial, but we're able to get back to half guard and right back into sprawl. And y'all know how I feel about sprawl. This is where we feel comfortable. We can make easy denials out of sprawl right here. So here we're letting him punch our body because he hasn't been doing any body work. So we'll take the body damage as long as we're able to get stood back up to the feet, which Herb does right there. So right now I know Marshall's feeling the pressure because that cut is real bad. And his legs are chopped and his head health is down pretty low. So there we land a crispy clean hook to the head. Putting the pressure on him, trying to back him up. He's been able to stay off the fence so far. But we're just walking forward like a tank. Caught him with a clean body hook. Caught him right there with a clean jab hook. And we're trying to get the buzzing beater KO, but we're not able to get the job done right there with Ponzinibbio there in the 3rd round. But we landed a lot of damage in that 3rd round. I mean, look at that nose, man. It's just, he's bleeding all over the place right now. But hey, you know what? This is the thing against elite level players, man. You can never count them out of fights. Even though we have him hurt, it takes one counter, ladies and gentlemen, for me to be in massive trouble. So I still have to pretty much walk forward with caution. Because see, he's landing 2 pieces. And if he's able to hit a slip counter, he's gonna land on us heavy. So we pop out a clean straight, hurt him right there. Trying to catch him with the uppercut, but he's doing a good job of moving his head. Going down to the body because I see he is double slipping now. Pop him with a straight. Immediately go down to the body, then back up to the head. Now we have him chopped up against the fence with the pressure. Hit him with the clean slip straight. Go down to the body twice. And then the rear uppercut hits the chin and gets the job done with Ponzinibbio, man. And man, that was a really good fight. Shout out to Marshall Mind for even doing the fight. I really appreciate it. But that's it for the video, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to slap that subscribe button as well as slap that like button. I do post UFC 5 content on this channel daily. But until the next video, guys, take it easy. Be safe. Enjoy the rest of your guys' day, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are watching this from. And I will see you guys in the next video.